Sonar works, sonar works, sonar works. Or Sound ID if you're in the new version. Everybody raves about this, including me. But what if I told you that there was a set of headphones that did not require it? What's going on, people? It's your man Dale Mixit, and today we're going to talk about Ollo Audio. These here are the Ollo Audio S5Xs. Now, I've had these since about February, March of this year, and I gotta tell you, these headphones are outstanding. These are by far the most flat sounding headphones that I have heard. And I know if you go to their website, that is their slogan, flat out the box, but man, it really is flat out the box. So you can tell that this is an open back design. So these are definitely geared for your editing and mixing. They also have a model called the S4R, which is more for recording. But you have here rotatable ear cups, and you got these nice velour filling pads here. And then one of the great things about these is that the cables, you detach both cables and you can plug them in either way. And what happens is when you plug the cables in, depending on how you put them, the cable either kind of goes back on your neck or it can go down in front of you, depending on how you connect it. So there's no left or right situation. You just plug the cables in however you want to do it. Now we have the new model, the S5X. So you can see right there, completely different design on the outside, still an open back design, but now the pads look slightly different and you can adjust the height of them here. The headband is slightly different. Matter of fact, let me bring up the S4. So on the left hand side here, this is the S4, this is the S5. So you can see the headband is slightly different, and then right here, the S4X did not have the ability to change the height of them, and then also that outer design on the speaker there is different. But yeah, man, I really love these things, man. These headphones, like I said, they are so flat out the box. When I turned SonarWorks on for the S4s when I first got them, it made them sound bad. Like it was the worst experience I've had with SonarWorks, because usually SonarWorks makes things sound better, but in this case, it made the headphones sound worse. And I really like these things. I've done so many mixes, I've done so much editing in these headphones, and now with the S5s, what they've done is they've created a version of the headphone that's more tuned for immersive mixing. So now that I am starting to get into Atmos and things like that, these headphones, they've taken the time to tune them better for that experience. So when you do the binaural render in the headphones, these are going to give you a much better representation, especially if you're comparing it to something like the spatial audio with the AirPods. Yeah. So I really like these. Obviously, I'm going to spend some more time with them. I just got them in about a week ago, so I'm still really getting to know them. But one thing I can go ahead and tell you is, like in the rears, when you're doing like left surround, right surround in the back, you can definitely tell when stuff is back there, which is definitely something really nice for that. Now, overhead sound, I will go ahead and say that I do not think that overhead sound in headphones is ever really going to be that big of a deal, because having spent time in rooms that actually have Atmos setups, when you have speakers over your head firing down at you, that is a much different experience, and it is very difficult to make that experience happen in headphones. I'm sure eventually in 5 or 6 years, somebody will figure out how to really do that psychoacoustically, but as of right now, it's just not there. So obviously, if you're gonna use these for mixing, you still wanna have the ability to go and reference in a Atmos room so you can really get a feel for how your stuff overhead is doing. But other than that, man, I really like these, and I definitely think you guys should check them out. These are the Ollo Audio S5Xs, and these are the S4Xs. And if you're still just doing stereo work, stick with the S4s. They are designed for stereo work. These are designed for stereo and immersive, but more geared toward immersive. So this has been your man Dale Mixed It, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.